What is up, everybody? We are back with another deck profile video. This week we have Inteleon with Arceus VSTAR as well as some dark type attackers. Let's get right onto this deck profile. We are going to start off the list with one copy of Inteleon Quick Shooting from Chilling Reign. Once during your turn you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Very good. Some lists play 2. We only play the 1 as we can reuse this with Scoop Up Net, so I don't see the value in 2 copies. We are also playing one copy of Inteleon Shady Dealings from Sword and Shield base set. When you evolve into this Pokemon, you may search your deck for 2 trainer cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You can play 2 copies. I think that's perfectly fine. For my play style, I like 1 copy, as I can reuse this with Scoop Up Nuts, so we're going to stick with the 1 copy in this current list. We are also playing Drizzile, Shady Dealings from Sword and Shield base. When you evolve into this Pokemon, you may get any 1 trainer card, like the big one, but only 1. We are playing 3 copies. Some people play 4. I don't see the value in 4, as you only use 2 to 3 per game, and you can reuse it with Scoop Up Net. So I think 3 copies is perfectly fine. We are also playing Rapid Strike Sobble with a Keep Calling attack for 1 colorless energy. Search your deck for up to 3 basic Rapid Strike Pokemon, put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Very good if you're going second in the game. We are really liking this card as we play 4 copies of this card. Very good, as your opponent can knock out your active Sobble with an energy, and then he can use Rihan to power up another attacker. We're also playing Arceus VSTAR. Has the attack Trinity Nova for 3 colorless, 200 damage. Search your deck for up to 3 basic energies. Put them onto your Pokemon V in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. It also has the VSTAR power. Once during your game, because you can only use 1 VSTAR power per turn. This is an ability. You search for any 2 cards, put them into your hand. You don't have to show your opponent, which I find is very good. This card is very versatile, as it can power up Arceus VSTAR V and other Pokemon V that we play in this list. We are playing 2 copies of this card. I don't think you need 3. I think the 2 is fine, but if you want to go up to 3 copies for your playstyle, I also don't see anything wrong with that. We are playing Arceus V, because we need to evolve the Arceus VSTAR from something. This card is very good. It has the attack Trinity Charge for 2 colorless energy. Search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon V, and in any way you like, then shuffle your deck. It's a lot like the Arceus VSTAR's Trinity Nova attack, except it's 1 energy less, but you don't do any damage. We are playing 3 copies. Some people play 4. I think you can get away with 3, and it frees up more deck space. We are also playing 1 copy of Manaphy with the ability that allows our opponent to not be able to hit our bench, so they can't snipe any Pokemon on our bench, which is very good. We really don't want our opponent to snipe Pokemon on our bench, especially if our opponents are Jolteon VMAX or Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, as they like to hit our bench and then hit our Arceus and then hit our bench again. So to stop that, we play 1 copy of Manaphy V, as we can't get this back with Clara. We are playing 1 copy of Dunsparce. The ability allows all our colorless Pokemon to have no weakness. Very good, as it can protect us from Urshifu and Galarian Moltres V. We only play 1 copy. We can't get that back with Clara. We also play the Manaphy to protect this from Rapid Strike Urshifu, but sometimes those lists play Yoga Loop, so they can just double ping our Dunsparce with Quick Shooting Inteleon, Yoga Loop, and then come in swinging with a Urshifu VMAX. But this is our best chance at stopping that. We are playing 1 copy of Galarian Moltres from Evolving Skies. When we bench this from our hand onto our bench, we can attach 2 dark energies to it as well. Very good, as well, because it only attacks for 2 dark, 1 colorless. Then we can attach another energy per turn, and this allows us to one-shot a Mew VMAX if they have 3 prize cards or less remaining. If they have the Oricorio in play, we have to wait until they have 2 prize cards remaining. Next up, we are playing Galarian Moltres V. When it's on our in play, just generally in play anywhere, we can attach 1 dark energy from our discard pile to it. Once per turn. We can't use multiple Galarian Moltres V's abilities. We only play the 1 copy. This helps us, as we can charge up an Arceus V or VSTAR in one go, since we can attach a dark from the discard pile to this Pokemon and energy switch the energy off and then attach a double turbo to the Arceus V. Very good. We also hit Mew for weakness, so that is also another plus. We are playing one copy of Galarian Zigzagoon. When we bench this Pokemon, we can put one damage counter on one of our opponent's Pokemon. This is very good as Genesect V has 190 HP. A Trinity Nova, if we have a double turbo attached, is 180. They have 190, so if we bench this Pokemon, we can do 190 to their Genesect V. We are also playing one copy of Hoopa V. The ability allows Hoopa V to be a Dark type and a Psychic type attacker, meaning we hit Mew VMAX for weakness. We also get a hit Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX for weakness as well. And this helps us so much in that matchup. Basically makes the matchup a bit more even in our favor. Starting off our trainers, we are playing Training Court. We can grab back a basic energy from our discard pile, put it into our hand. We are playing two copies as it's good in the Galarian Moltres combo. We are playing Professor's Research. Basic card, we are playing two copies, discard our hand, draw 7. We only play two copies because we can get it with the Shady Dealings, as well as we don't want to discard our hand too much as we want to preserve all our resources. We are then playing Boss's Orders. Basic card, you're playing two copies. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. Very good if we want to hit a 2 prize on our opponent's side of the field, so we can take prizes, as we can take 2 prize cards very easy with this list. Next up, we are playing Clara. When we play this, we can put up to 2 Pokemon and 2 basic energies from our discard pile into our hand. Very good if we have to throw some stuff early in the game, as well as it helps us with our Galarian Moltres strategy against Mew VMAX. We are playing 2 copies. As I do like the 2 copies, I don't think you need 3, and I don't think it would be good to go down to 1. We are also playing one copy of Rihan. We can only play this card if one of our Pokemon was knocked out during our last turn. Attach 1 basic energy from the discard pile to one of our Pokemon in play and search your deck for only 1 card. And you don't have to show your opponent that card either. The last supporter card we are playing is one copy of Marnie. It disrupts our opponent's hand. We only play 1 copy as we don't need it a lot of times, but sometimes it's not bad to have that 1 disruption card in our list. We don't want to disrupt our hand too much, as we do want to build resources in our hand throughout the game. Starting off our item cards, we are playing Quick Ball. Discard a card from hand, search your deck for any basic Pokemon. We are playing 4 copies. We play a lot of basic Pokemon, and we do want as many basic Pokemon on our side of the field during the early turns of the game, so we are playing 4 copies of this card. We are also going to play 3 copies of Level Ball. Search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. This searches out lots of cards: Sobble, Drizzile, Galarian Zigzagoon, Manaphy, Dunsparce. Very good card. I would like to add a 4th, but right now I think 3 copies is perfectly fine. Next up, we are playing Ultra Ball. Discard 2 cards from your hand. Search your deck for any 1 Pokemon. Very good as it gets any Pokemon. We are playing 2 copies. I might cut both copies in a next updated list because I don't really like discarding all these cards from our hand. We are playing 2 copies of Scoop 'em Net. This allows us to pick up our Pokemon that aren't Vs or GXs and put them into our hand. That means we can get rid of any Manaphy, Dunsparce, or Galarian Moltres that we started with, that we want in our hand, that we don't need in this matchup. We can also reuse Galarian Zigzagoon, as well as we can reset Inteleons and Drizziles. We are playing 2 copies of Evolution Incense. This searches out any evolution Pokemon. This allows us to get Arceus VSTAR, Drizzile, and Inteleon. I would like to add a 3rd copy of this and a 4th copy of Level Ball, and I might get rid of both copies of Ultra Ball for those cuts. We are playing 2 copies of Energy Switch. This allows us to move 1 basic energy from one Pokemon to another. Great with Galarian Moltres V plays as well as Galarian Moltres plays, as you can move an energy from that. Very good. I might go down to 1 copy and then use the other copy to add a 3rd copy of Scoop 'em Net in the future. We are playing 2 copies of Energy Search. We search your deck for a basic energy card. Very good at getting dark energies and just energies in general. So we only play dark basic energies in this list, and it helps us find the energies when we need it. We are playing 1 copy of Choice Belt. When we attach this to a Pokemon, that Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage. Very good with Arceus VSTAR, as double turbo negates 20 damage from our attacks. This allows us to do 30 more. We are playing 1 copy of Pal Pad. This allows us to get back any supporter. So let's say we had to discard a lot of supporters early on in the game. We can use Pal Pad to shuffle them back into our deck and then search them out with Shady Dealings. The last trainer card we are playing is one copy of Air Balloon. You can play a switch. I like Air Balloon better as it stays on the board and it's always a pivot Pokemon that you can use throughout the game. The card allows the Pokemon this card is attached to has 2 colorless less for retreat cost. Next up, we are playing 6 copies of Basic Dark Energy. All the Pokemon we want to attack with either attack for colorless or dark energy. So this is the only basic energy we need. Sometimes some people like to play a water so they can attack with Inteleon, Shady Dealings. The Aqua Bullet attack is very good. I don't think we need it in this matchup or in this list. So we're just sticking with the basic dark energies. And finally, we are playing 4 copies of Double Turbo Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides 2 colorless energies, but the attacks of the Pokemon do 20 less damage. Not very good doing 20 less, but since we have Choice Belt, we can do basically 10 more as the 30 negates the 20, and we still have 10 left. Very good card. I like the 4 copies. We use it for Arceus VSTAR to attack with, as well as we can attach it later game to a Pokemon in retreat, as we don't mind discarding it. And that is the list. What do you guys think of this list? Are you going to play it? Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know your deck suggestions in the comment section below. Don't forget to look at the description for discount codes and places to buy Pokemon cards, sealed and singles. And I'll see you next week for another deck profile.